Welcome back, moviegoer. This is Vic Blockbuster, welcoming you back for another segment of our VHS DVD. Today we have a special video that we're going to do, and we picked out our best movies that we're going to go down the line, and we're going to show a very tiny clip to go with it. The first one we're going to start off with, it's The Rock. The Rock, starring Sean Connery. And in this movie, well, that's a small clip that I always really like when he opens the door and he says, "Welcome to The Rock." And on our next one over here, it'd be Shark Tale. Shark Tale is when Oscar and Lenny gets together. But to me, I think I like Oscar better because I think he's the real true star.
Oh, you're a liar.
And on our next one, I really like the best line on Air Force One with Harrison Ford. As you can see, I have it in VHS. But I'm going to show you the best line I think is on there when he's on the plane and he takes on the terrorists. And what do you think the best part's going to be?
Get off my plane.
Now, the next one I have over here is Jaws. Jaws is when Chief Brody backs up in there. There's only one good part in it when he backs up in there. And what do you think he tells them?
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Okay, the next one we have here is the Warrior. The Warrior, the gangs from Coney Island. And they're ready to take on the one who really set them up from the very beginning, who is now going to take them on the beach. And the best part is that when they meet for the first time, this is what they say.
Warriors, come out to play.
All right, now our next one is going to be Ice Age. Ice Age, starring Ray Romano. And as you can see, I have it in the egg crate. And the best line I have over here for Ice Age, to me, I think is one of the best I've seen. And it's this part coming up.
Here, turn him towards me. There's the baby. There he is. Where's the baby? There he is.
To keep it going over here, we're going to go down and we're going to grab Madagascar 3. Now, Madagascar 3 is when they all join the circus. And this is when Morty wears the wig, which I have it right here, as you can see. And I'm going to show you the best clip I have with Morty flying the trapeze. Let's keep on going. Now we're going to go to Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro. And this one was my favorite. And when I seen this movie, I was really stunned how he played on this one. He's very young in this one too. But there is one part I'm always asking him. Hey, have you seen that guy over there?
You talking to me?
Yes, I was talking to you.
You talking to me?
Okay, now, our next one we have over here is Big Hero 6. Now, Big Hero 6, we saw this in the theaters with my son. And I tell you, he really enjoyed this movie right here. But sometimes, every time I look at Big Hero 6, I go up to him and I tell him, hey, I'm not feeling well. What do you think's wrong with me?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
Well, Mr. Baymax, it's actually 0. Now, our next one we have over here is Dancing. Now, Dancing over here is the creation of my son. And he did this movie, and he has me and his mom featuring in this one. And this one over here, we're dancing and singing at the same time. So we're going to show you 2 clips real quick, so you know which one is us. And then you know that the movie is called Dancing. There you go. That was Dancing. His mom was singing the movie from Selena. And I was doing Mr. Bobby Brown. Now, let's keep it going with Jingle All The Way. Jingle All The Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And this one's been pretty good because I like the way it all came out over here with Jingle All The Way. But there's one part I like in here that I always remember. Especially, he hates when I grab a cookie off the table.
Put that cookie down now!
Okay, I'll put the cookie down. Well, the next movie I have over here is Shrek. Now, Shrek came out in 2001. And I tell you, I fell in love with this movie so many times. I had to get it. As you can see, it's in a VHS. And there was one clip that I really like the best in here is when Donkey, when he's walking over the bridge, and the best part I like when he said,
Shrek, I'm looking down. Ah!
there you go. That's the best part. When he doesn't want to look down. And okay, and on our next one over here, what you have here is Troy. Now, Troy came out in 2005. And I'll tell you, there is a good scene in here with Brad Pitt. And when he goes around, and now he's looking for Hector. And because Hector killed his cousin, so now there was a good part in here, especially when he goes to the castle. And this is what he yells out.
Hector!
Now on our next one over here, it's my son's creation, please. This one's the best one for him. And it's called The Epic Adventure. And this part in here, there's one good part in here that I really like the best that he did. And the part that I like in here that he asks his girlfriend, did you order satellite? And she says to him,
I don't even got cable.
Unbelievable part. Well, let's keep on going over here. The next one I have over here is the Joker. Now, the Joker I fell in love with because it was all recorded in New York and it's recorded at my hometown in the Bronx. And I want to show you the famous scene that when he goes right down the stairs in the Bronx. And I tell you, I have gone up and down them stairs so many times. But here's the scene that I fell in love with. Here's that part with the Joker. Unbelievable part. Well, let's keep it going over here. Our next one we have over here is The Simpsons. Now, The Simpsons is the funniest movie that I've seen. Even though it's a cartoon, it's actually a cartoon animation show. And it's been on forever. I can't tell you how long it's been on, but it's been on forever. But there is one part that I like in the movie of The Simpsons. And this is the part that's coming up.
Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig.
There you go. It was the Spider Pig. Okay, now on our next one we have here is Ratatouille. Now, Ratatouille is one of my favorite, just like all the rest of them. And as you can see, it's in a DVD. And the best part in this one over here at the ending is when the waiter goes up to the critic and asks him,
Can I interest you in a dessert this evening? Doesn't you always? Which one would you like? Surprise me.
There you go. That one always gets to me. Surprise me. All right, and our next one we have over here is Cars. Now, the original Car, which is a DVD. And Cars I like the best because, it has Mater and the rest of the crew in there. But I'd have to tell you, my favorite car, it's always been Doc Hudson. Doc Hudson is one of the best because it was played by Paul Newman himself. So I think Cars, the real Cars I really like is Doc Hudson. What do you think, Mater?
I ain't bragging or nothing, but I'd charge you hunt him down if he tried to escape.
Okay, Mater, don't worry about it. You're the best one. Now let's go to Alf. Now, Alf was one of the best I've seen for a Christmas movie with Will Ferrell himself. As you can see, it's in a VHS. And there is one part I like in here, especially when he goes crazy when I see Santa Claus coming. So every time I say, hey, Santa Claus is coming, he would go crazy and go,
Ah! Oh my God!
I tell you, I get excited too if I knew Santa was coming. Okay. And our next one over here we have is Over the Hedge, which is a DVD itself. And you can see it's a whole star cast in this one over here. But the best line in here is the cat. He's looking for Stella. But the best way he yells out for Stella is,
Stella! Stella! Where are you going? Stella!
that's the best part of the whole movie. I tell you, I just can't control myself. But that's the best part for Over the Hedge. Now let's keep it going over here, which we have the B movie. Now the B movie stars Jerry Steinfeld. As you can see, it's in a DVD. And in this part, this is one part that I like, especially when they're always talking about black and yellow. So every time I say,
we're not made of jello, we get behind a fellow. Black
smoking yellow.
Okay, now, on our next one we have here is Monsters, Inc., where we have Mike Wazowski and Sully. Now, there was a good part in here that I like with Monsters, Inc., when Mike Wazowski tells Sully, put that thing back or else, or so help me. And this is how it turned out. It became a musical. And this is the funny part right here coming up.
Put that thing back where it came from, so help me. So help me, so help me, and come.
There you go, the duel. I like that part, especially when Sully starts to dance and go boom, 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 boom. That was the funny part. But that was Monsters, Inc. on that part right here. Now, let's go ahead and move it down along as we got Rocky 3. Now, Rocky 3 with Sylvester Stallone and Mr. T. And as you can see, it's in a VHS. There is one part that is my favorite in here. And I'm going to show you that small clip right here.
Bless you all. Go for it.
Okay, the next one we have over here is Moana. Moana starring Dwayne Johnson in this one, which he plays Maui in here. Now, there's a part in here that when they start singing in here together, there's one song that always gets to me. And this song turns out to be the best. Because every time I say, thank you.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Okay, we're down to the last one over here, which we have The Waterboy. The Waterboy featuring Adam Sandler, which is in the VHS. And the best part in this movie over here is when he's going to tackle the quarterback, which it turns out to be his mom. And his mom don't want him to go out with the girl, saying that she's the devil. But look at this part coming up, and you'll see why it's the most funniest part here.
I forbid you to talk to that enchantress. She's the devil.
She's not the devil. She's the most beautiful woman in the world.
I never said she was the devil.
She's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Oh, please don't hurt me.
Now, you tell me that wasn't the funniest part right there. There you go, Adam Sandler in The Waterboy. So, these are the movies with all the best clips. And I hope you enjoy watching them all with me. So please, give a like, subscribe, and I'll see you back.